Hey, it's been a long time since I've done one of these. My mate Werewolf by lunchtime particularly requested why aren't I doing them? Get on with it kind of thing. So I've started to do one now. So basically it's a review. I want to watch a dodgy looking film and just talk crap about it really. It's kind of like, I don't know why I bothered doing them in the first place. I need to get a split screen where you can see the film while I'm talking about it. But anyway, today we're talking about Hillside Cannibals. The horrifying true story that inspired The Hills Have Eyes. Itchy chin chin. Based on the terrifying true story of the Sawney Bean clan that inspired The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah, there's no actual proof that that's actually true. If you look on the Wikipedia thing for it, it's I think it was just made up, or maybe they had might have been a slight grain of truth to it, but I don't think so. It's not properly documented anyway, put it that way. The world's most brutal serial killer was born over 400 years ago. Sawney Bean and his family pillaged, slaughtered and literally devoured thousands of victims. Even today, the inbred clan of cannibals hides in seaside caves, feeding on the flesh of those who pass by. No, they don't. I'm just talking in relation to this book, to this film rather. So it's an 18. I think I might have seen it before. And it's got like some features on it. So play movie with 5.1. What the hell is that? Play movie with 2.0. I don't know what the difference is. Let's just go with 5.1 because it's the first option. Yeah, I've got a feeling I might have seen it before actually. On a horror channel or something like that. Typical one. I'm going to do some talking and now I'm coughing. The Asylum presents a Lee Scott film. Okay. Titles look a little bit cheap. Hillside Cannibals. It's in the desert. Just get basically desert scene with some clouds. And occasionally they sort of quickly flash a couple of skulls up on the screen. I'm terrible. I'm bored already. Special effects by Richard Calderon, so we know who to blame if they're rubbish. Man, I'm so used to instant entertainment now that all these critics are just getting on my nerves. Okay, we got a car coming into the desert. It's basically Meals on Wheels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen this. It's just a bunch of, I don't know, 20-somethings, 30-something? No, 20-somethings I'm sure. Out hiking or... It's like 3 women, 2 men. We know the men are going to die first. There's always got to be a woman at the end in horror films nowadays. But I think it's been like for ages. More often than not, it'll be a woman on her own. This is very quiet. We've got beer and Jaeger. That's the essentials you need. Oh, and weed. So apparently they're here for cave spelunking. It's a horror movie. I don't care for these people. Just get on with the killing. Looks like they're going to sleep in the open. I can't see them put any tents up yet. I don't know. They've got tents as well. Okay, it's night time. Let's get on with the killing. They're getting stoned. They're cuddling up. Apart from the one woman who's on her own because her boyfriend hasn't turned up. Will he come along later, I wonder? There's a noise. What's that noise? Who's going to die first? I reckon the one on her own. The woman on her own is the spunky survivor. Well, if she survives. Okay, 2 of them are going off on their own. Could they be the first victims? She's off to explore the strange noise. Maybe she'll die first. Maybe I've been thrown a curveball. I've been watching some film reactions on YouTube lately. It only works if you're like a frightened person. Like they're only interested if people are going ah, ah, every 2 minutes. Where I'm just sitting here like, come on, get on with the killing. It doesn't quite have the same interest to watch people who don't care about what's going on. I should pretend that I'm a frightened. Don't go there on your own. Just literally just going, Hurry up and die, someone, please! Okay, the two went off on their own a minute ago, and now... See, look, it's freezing there. They're shivering quite a bit. I know it gets cold in the desert at night. Oh dear. They're going to die any second. She's just said that the only time I've ever felt safe in my life is here with you. They're going to be dead. Minutes, surely. Totally missed the trick. She should have been killed instantly after she said that, how safe she felt. He's giving her a necklace. Being all lovey-dovey. There's much too much kissing in this bloody well film. Too much kissing, not enough killing. So if I want to see kissing, I'd watch a porno. But you don't really get much of that in there either, do you really? Oh, okay. Okay, the two who are back at camp are now being attacked by some raggedy-looking people. It's really badly shot as well, real kind of jaggedy and like slow-mo, but the screen's sort of moving around. You hear noises like someone's being hit, like sound effects are sort of being imposed over the top of the action, but not sort of corresponding with what the blinking movements are. Looks like they're just being held and like they're struggling while they're being held. Oh, here we go, we finally got a blow to the head that actually matched with the sound effects. So the guy just had a hammer to the skull. And, oh, woman's throat's been cut. Okay, looked like just a bit of... Yeah. A bit of red put across her throat. But they're dead anyway. But not in the most dynamic scene, would you say? Rather a piss poor scene, to be honest. The cannibals just look like... They look like Halloween cannibals. Who's like you might dress up if you're going out on Halloween, you know. I suppose, but what would I do? What do I know? I don't know any wild desert-dwelling cannibals. So I can hardly critique what they would look like, could I really? Right, the woman was gone off on her own. It's just been sneaked up on behind. Oh, yeah. Clubbed out. Oh, was that a club or was that a blade? There's blood. Oh, no. Oh, she's not going to be the... she's not going to be the last woman. She's currently two halves of a woman now, and the bottom half has just been dragged off. It didn't look too bad actually. Didn't look too terrible. Yeah, she's not the hero. Not unless she makes a miraculous recovery. So it must be the woman who was just talking to her boyfriend just now, saying, "Oh, I never felt. Oh, what is he trying to do?" The jock guy's gone charging in. There's about 3 or 4 of them there, and he's going in fist flailing. It would be much more sensible to do a runner. He's now taking a hammer to the skull. Don't care how much of a jock you are, you're not going to be able to take on 3 women and a guy with a hammer. The woman who's run off has now been... Oh yeah, she's surrounded. She's not dead yet. I'm thinking they're thinking breeding stock. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Hello. There's a turn up for the book. The cannibal in front of her just killed the cannibal behind her rather than hitting her. Is he the good cannibal? Is he the cannibal with a conscience? He's found an MP3 player on the ground. I don't know. Who was listening to an MP3 player? Who was listening to an MP3 player? The woman who was running away? She didn't stop to put her MP3 player on, did she? Before she started running. Did she have it on already and I didn't see? I don't know. The moon is going down. Okay, now we're in Casa del Cave. There's some bones on the ground. Ooh, skulls. Okay, and someone's chained up. Who's chained up? I thought everyone was dead. Oh, it's the guy. Yeah, it's the jock guy who tried taking them on. For some reason they kept him alive. Probably because they haven't got any refrigeration. So it's best to keep them alive for a bit so the meat's fresher when you come to eat it. You got to think. You got to consider these things if you're a cannibal. You know, these things have to be considered. Oh, there's a head. So in modern day America, this many people went missing in the same area. They would have investigated by now. Another thing, when they cut that woman in two, they didn't. So there was hacking at her with a machete, but strangely her clothes didn't get damaged. You can see that she was somehow cutting the middle, but the clothing that was hanging over the middle bit where she was cut didn't get cut at all. So it's like, oh, okay, so you managed to cut her in half with a machete without actually damaging the clothes. Yeah. Mind you, I've never cut anyone in half with a machete, so maybe that was the correct way it would operate. Can't quite tell if this cannibal is speaking English or not. Oh well, the guy's chained up as being come on to by a cannibal woman. She's giving him a cannibal lap dance. Can't tell if he's into it or not. He's kind of like not into it. You wouldn't expect him to be into it really. Just like she's probably not washed her fucking fanny for about 10 years. If ever there was a woman who smelt like Grimsby, I bet it'd be her. No, not speaking English. It's some inbred cannibal language. So the cannibal who killed the other cannibal and let the woman escape is kind of like the least rough looking of them. I imagine his teeth are pretty rough, but the lead sort of cannibal, his face is all distorted. He's an ugly motherfucker. Some even uglier, older looking cannibal. He's got a knife. He might be after desert oysters. Ooh. He's stabbing him. Or is he cutting himself? Someone's banging drums. But unless is that supposed to be banging drums in the actual cave, or is it just the soundtrack music? It looks like he's going to get killed, but the girl's come up. I'm not sure if she's trying to claim him for herself. I think she's trying to claim him as her fuck buddy. You'd best bang that Grimsby girl to thank her for not getting you killed. You're one of the Cannibal clan now, mate. I think you've joined the Cannibal clan, or you become breakfast. There seems to be some cannibal matrimonial ritual. The sort of the chief-looking cannibal is called over the guy who killed the other cannibal. Let's call him Good Cannibal, I suppose. And he's kind of offering her, this woman, as his bride by the looks of it, or his shag, I don't know. He's sort of calling her, she's all like giving him a coquettish cannibal smile. And he's like, I think he's decided life as a cannibal is not for him. I don't know. Okay, we're back to the woman, the one who didn't get killed yet, the one who was let go by Good Cannibal. She seems to have come across some other guy in the desert. Oh, the sheriff. That's handy. She's just being hysterical in the sheriff's car. Okay, he's not really listening to her much. He's going to investigate. I think you need to point out to him that there's about 10 of them, so he doesn't go off on his own. It's going to be another victim. It's the typical fat old sheriff who doesn't look like he could barely get out of his car, let alone take on a gang of cannibals. Strangely getting a flashback, as if we hadn't already seen this. Getting flashbacks on things that's already happened. She's so ridiculous. It was right here. Okay, so it's not there now. Don't act as if it's like some kind of surprise. Do you think they're all going to wait around for you to turn back up with the sheriff or something? Of course they're not there anymore. All of a sudden the sheriff says that he's been alerted that she's not been. He's making out that they're looking for her now. Goodness. So the sheriff doesn't believe that anything's happened. He thinks she's on drugs. Oh, he's like a typical incompetent sheriff. He's put her in the car. She just opened the door and gone. I don't know what she thinks she can do. She's going to try and rescue her boyfriend. She'll need a bit more blinking, a few lessons in Kung Fu or something. Perhaps a machine gun. Okay, back to Cannibal Land. Just hanging out, doing stuff that cannibals do. There's one woman playing with a doll. Good cannibals investigating the MP3 player. You think there'd be lots of cannibal kids around, to be honest. Like if they were all in there banging each other every 5 minutes. There's not much else to do other than hunt for other people. You think they have loads of little cannibal sprogs. The little cannibal fight now. I think she wants to shag him and he doesn't want to be bothered. Bloody crappy drum music going on. I saw 1 minute ago she had like really black teeth and now they're kind of like white. Did they forget to like add them for that scene or something? God, life as a cannibal's got to be boring as hell. Okay, so she's been back to the woman again. It's daytime. What does she think she can do? She doesn't know where they are. She's much more likely to be found by them than she is to find them. So she's just suicidal. She's just gone back with the bloody sheriff. Okay, she might have found them. She's sneaking up. What's she gonna do? Other than get caught? Oh, it's popsy music, getting on my tits. It's like suggestion of like tribal drums kind of thing, like African drums or voodoo or something like that. But you don't actually see them playing any drums at all. These guys don't keep a very clean cave. It's full of bones. Unnecessary jump scare as his girlfriend comes and rescues him. How's she undoing his manacles? She seems to be undoing his manacles. Maybe it was just some kind of twist off thing, I don't know. Couldn't have been a key because she just kind of twisted at his wrists. Some are coming undone, so it must be like some kind of screw turn manacles. Right, good cannibals just going walking with his MP3 player. Is he going to discover them? Frupney bit. Couple of Frupneys there. Grubby cannibal Frupneys. Must be cold. Okay, sleeping cannibals. He's got to try and sneak past the sleeping cannibals. She managed to get in all this way without waking anybody up. So I'm assuming he must be near the cave entrance. Or is he dead? Oh, one cannibal girl woke up. The chief they were hugging up to seems to be dead. He died in his sleep. So not very happy that the chief's dead. Right, they've got away from the cave. What's his second in command cannibal? Oh, he's noticed the body's gone. Or their meat supply has disappeared. Okay, they're getting away. He's sort of stumbling. He must have been stabbed in the leg or in the gut. He was stabbed at one point. He's going to have to suck it up or they're not going to get away. They love each other. That's nice. Okay, he's too injured to go on, so she's leaving him behind. He's going to hide. She's going to go and get help. Though if it's anything like the sheriff that she met with earlier on, it's probably not worth the effort. Okay, we're back in Cannibal Lair. Staring at the walls, literally staring at the walls in the Cannibal Lair. Looks like they're mourning their chief by the looks of it. Oh well, I'm sure he had a good life as cannibals go. He had his choice of incestuous daughter relationships or whatever the hell he was shagging. One of the alpha cannibal males. I don't know what he's doing to him. Is he cut off his face or something? Is he going to wear his face as to proclaim himself as the new leader? He has some scissors. I don't think you can cut a face off that easily. Once again, I've never cut a face off, so don't take my word on this. He was just using a pair of scissors. He's now put his face over his face. That makes him the chief of the cannibals. The Cannibal King. Oh, and the guy who was hiding in the cave, old Biff or whatever his name is, the jock just suddenly got dragged off by the legs, so he's been found. Yep, he's declared himself the new Sawney Bean. The new chief of the tribe. Oh, and Jock's back in chains. Looks like he's going to get hurt. He's going to chop off his foot? Chop his toes? No. Oh, he's got scissors now. He's tormenting him. He's like, he's just really trying to determine what he's going to do. Oh, should I chop your finger off? Is that a stab or a punch? Stab with a pair of scissors, I think, in the gut. So he's been stabbed in the gut twice. Now he's chopping off one of his fingers. Ouch. Ouch. That actually doesn't look... Oh, that doesn't look too... That looked quite nice. Well, sort of nasty. You can see that like a... Did look a bit like a rubber hand. He just chopped off his little finger. So he's not going to swallow that whole. How'd you swallow a finger whole? Oh, now he's going for finger number 2. And now he's going to try and make him eat his own finger. No? Okay, so new Sawney Bean. I think he's gone over to Good Cannibal, giving him the scissors. I think he wants him to chop off the guy's fingers as well. But he doesn't look like he wants to bother. Cannibal politics. Cannibal hierarchy, I suppose. She's now in a forested area. You think the sheriff would have set out a search party for her? This looks like a completely different climate. Like, how close would this forested area, quite densely forested area, be to the desert? Don't know. She's hearing some noises. Is she being hunted by them? Have they discovered her? They haven't got a clue where she is, have they? Is that actual wolves? Or is it just cannibals howling? Or coyotes, whatever. Oh, someone's coming. Someone's coming. Is he a cannibal? How the hell has he found her? Doesn't look like a cannibal we've seen before. Is it a cannibal we've seen before? And then bastard drums are going again. Oh, some bloke's just come out of nowhere. Don't know how he's seen what was going on with all the dense trees all around. Told her the duck and then shot the cannibal, and now he's pummeling the body angrily. Does he know about the cannibals? So some kind of army kind of bloke, and she's going batshit crazy, and who the fuck who he is? Chad. His name's Chad. There you go, that's all we need to know. His name's Chad and he's got a gun. Oh, why is he picking up the cannibal? He's taking the cannibal with him. Is he going to start eating cannibals now? Is that his revenge? Like, cannibals ate my sister, I'm going to eat cannibals. Why did you just leave the dead body there? Right, now we're back in caves. So is there like a forested part near the caves? That can't be hygienic. You just get himself some red blood stripes from the cannibal blood. Was that a statement of intent? I'm at war with the cannibals, I'm going to put blood on my face.
2 years ago, my daughters disappeared.
Oh, his daughters. Oh, his daughters were killed. Okay. How did you know about them? So he knows about the cannibals and knows that he took their daughters. He doesn't know if they ate them or if they fucked them and assimilated him into the tribe. And he's determined to kill every single one of them. But how does he fucking know that it was cannibals that did it in the first place? His daughters have gone missing. Didn't just fucking... So he's obviously gone searching for them. So he must have seen the cannibals by now and observed what they do.
Because I saw them capture him before I saved your ass.
Why don't you just fucking kill them? If you know where they are, you found them to discover what they get up to. Why haven't you got a fucking M16 machine gun and just fucking wiped them all out? They're armed with fucking axes. Explosives. Fuck do you need explosives for? They're teaming up. Fuck me. We've seen roughly about 6 cannibals. Pretty sure if you've got an automatic weapon, you can take them. You can probably take them just for your pistol. Oh, we cut to the sheriff now. The sheriff's suddenly around, plodding around like a dodgy old twat. Is he going to turn out to be friends with the cannibals? Yep, he is, yeah. He's a cannibal buddy. So, the cannibal understands English then, even though he doesn't speak it himself. So the sheriff's life was saved by a cannibal. Why? Was he a sheriff at the time? Was he a cannibal who left the cannibal tribe to become a sheriff? Right, there's another bunch of people who've been caught in the road trap. So, at least we get some more murders. They're having an argument in the car. This is broke down. Maybe they got flat tyres or something. Yep, he's got out of the car. He's probably dead. The cannibals have come for him. You're either going to be dinner or you're going to be shagged and dinner. Okay, so Soldier Boy. Oh, the red blood that was on his face was only light, and now it's really dark and much more pronounced. As if they've like renewed the makeup. It didn't look like that when he put it on earlier. So they're sneaking into cannibal territory and they've stopped to have an argument. That's fucking clever. Stop for an argument where fucking cannibals might hear you. Right, she's got a machete. Was he got one gun? He doesn't seem to have any weapon. He had the gun earlier on that he killed the one cannibal with. Okay, we're back to the women. Okay, imagine the guy's already dead. Good cannibal is looking uncomfortable. I guess in the cannibal life is getting boring for him. Oh, she's having her head chopped off with a machete. I suppose it's better than being chained up and tortured or being used as a fuck bucket. Alright, he's telling good cannibal to do something and he doesn't want to do it by the looks of it. Has he not been a cannibal very long or something? Is he a cannibal in training who's like already decided the cannibal life's not for him? He speaks in grunts like the other one does, so surely he must have known the cannibal life all his life. Why is he suddenly squeamish? I think he's being told to either kill her or he's going to be killed. So he's forced to stab her in the throat. It's a cannibal pacifist. Okay, they're going into the cannibal's lair. Oh, they're both only armed with knives. He has got his gun in his belt though. Still can't help but thinking he could have gone back to civilization, picked up a few hand grenades, a decent assault weapon. Okay. They're saving him yet again. There's a couple of fingers down, plus he's been stabbed in the stomach again, I think. Oh, cannibals suddenly come back just as they rescued him. Oh well, that was a shit plan anyway. Oh, soldier guy's had his hand chopped off. And now it's hammer time. Was that good cannibal who did that? It's like not so good cannibal. Right, jock guy's beating one of them up with one hand. Is that a woman? Why didn't they just keep an eye on the cannibals? I don't know. Dead now. Or at least one of them is anyway. Okay, so big cannibals beating up the jock. And hero ladies. She's got a machete, I think. Alright, hero lady's been taken out by the big cannibal. Back to one of the other cannibals is dying. And good cannibal's finishing him off. He just cut his throat. I know, he cut his throat, but there was blood spraying up, but it was from further away than where he was actually. So it was like someone was off screen squirting blood at him, rather than squirting it up from where the throat was being cut. It was kind of coming from a different angle. Jesus. Now he's cut off his face, but surely he wasn't cutting off his face. He was cutting off the mask that he was already wearing. Okay. Now, maybe not so good cannibal seems to be the new cannibal king. Okay, he's proclaiming himself to be Sawney Bean. There's a skull on the ground that just concentrated on. It looked like the eye holes weren't actually eye holes. They looked like they were painted black. They weren't going all the way into the skull. Oh, he's been chopped up now. Jockey's dead. He's been chopped in half. They're sitting around eating bits of meat. This is good. I don't remember seeing that cannibal before. Okay. She's tied up now. There we go. She's tied up. She's in the larder. She fucked up. Well, when the cannibals came back from wherever they were when I was trying to rescue Jock, they came charging in like they'd seen them, but surely they wouldn't have seen them from where they were. They sort of came in on the attack, as if they knew they were there. I still say that if you're going up against the cannibal clan, you need more than just one handgun and a machete. Okay, and the good cannibal who rescued her from being killed, he now seems to be quite content as the cannibal king. Now he gets all the Greensby flange, I'm assuming. He's going to try and make the woman his new bride, probably. That's why he rescued her in the first place. He's trying to feed her some of her boyfriend. Oh yeah, he's got designs on her, probably because she's clean, or cleaner than the other women that are there. He's like, yeah. Don't spit in his face, that's foreplay for cannibals. Yes, I think this may be your lot from now on. You going to be eaten, or you best comply. Either be dinner, or a cannibal fuck buddy. Those aren't choices that I'd ever want to have. Flashbacks again to when he gave her his necklace on the romantic scene way back. Just feels like they're filling in, just finding to fill the gaps in the film. So that's her flashback, or she's dreaming or something. And the new cannibal chief, who's not so good cannibal after all. I think he probably just saved her because he wanted he was open for a bit of conjugal cannibal fun later on. But he's undoing her shackles. Is he letting her go, or is it just to make the raping easier? Oh yeah, he's not letting her go. Cannibal romance is not very romantic. She gonna pretend to comply. Oh, she got a rock. There you go. Couple of cracks on the side of the skull of a rock. Do we need a new Sawney Bean now? A new tribe leader? Who's this? Oh, cannibal woman sleeping. Looks like she was wearing Uggs. Looks like she was wearing Ugg boots. Did she steal them off one of the women they just killed? And she's suddenly woken up. Has she gone after the woman who's escaping? All I want to see now is the end credits, to be honest. It's like, come on, I'm bored of this bloody film. And bloody drums are started up again. Like she's tiptoeing past the sleeping cannibals. She's being followed by the other woman who woke up. Well, she was being followed, then she just turned around and left her to it. She's going back to the Sawney, the new chief. Is he dead? Did he get his brains? It doesn't look like he's dead. Doesn't look like he's even got any blood on him. But he's not moving when she... Is she going to become the new chief? We're going to get the first female cannibal chief? The cannibal queen? He's acting like he's dead anyway. Oh no, is he waking up? No. Oh, he is. Yeah, he's moving. Now he's overacting. He's breaking up their cannibal home now. What's up with him? He's angry. Oh, he's tearing his own shirt. Oh, she's gone back, and there's the sheriff sitting in his car again.
The new chief's taking a shine to you. You treat you like a queen or something.
How does he know that?
Oh, stop it!
He just said the new chief's taking a shine to you, you'll get on fine or whatever. How does he know? You not see him fucking talking or gone back there to fucking... Did he just find it through cannibal telepathy, did he? Yeah, he's taking her back to the cannibal cave. Oh, fucking drums! Stop the fucking music! Someone's getting shagged. Cannibal loving. Cannibal carnal. Whoever's been offered it earlier on, he didn't seem to be interested. Cannibal copulation. What the hell is going on there? Is she wearing a mask? She's wearing someone else's face. That wasn't supposed to be the heroine's face, was it? He didn't fucking look like her. Was that it? Was that supposed to be the fucking heroine? Her face ripped off and she was being shagged because her haircut doesn't even look the same. I think it's just the light. That don't fucking look like her. I think it's supposed to be that he's shagging like the cannibal woman wearing the other woman's face. But the hair colour's not right. Maybe it's just the lighting. It doesn't even fucking look like her. It doesn't look like her hair colour at all. Oh, he's got a necklace. Like, yeah, the cannibal girl's got the necklace on that Jock gave to Final Girl at the beginning of the film. Oh, and he's fucking her because I don't know. Maybe she was too much like hard work to assimilate into the tribe. So basically, she got taken back by the sheriff, killed, had her face ripped off. Her face was put on Cannibal Girl, and he's shagging her. Although you'd fucking be hard pressed to tell that was supposed to have been her face, to be honest, because it looked fuck all like her to me, and it certainly didn't look like her hair colour. Although it could have been the lighting in the cave. But if you're gonna fucking, so you don't. If you can't make it fucking obvious enough because your fucking special effects are so shit that it doesn't even look like the same fucking person, and you have to fucking rewind it to figure it out, then you've done a fucking shit job of making a film, you ask me. But there you go. That's just my thoughts on it. Right, Hillside Cannibals. Yeah, that's what I've got to say about it, really. If I was, I don't know, if it was just on in the background and I was doing something else, like what I normally do, when I sit and watch nothing but a film, I get fucking bored quickly. But if I'm like on my laptop doing shit and just look up every now and again, look at the film, I don't mind so much. But I don't know, just sitting and watching it, it was like, yeah. It was alright, I suppose. But as you know, weren't engaged at all in the characters, didn't care if they lived or died. Characters behaving in stupid bloody ways. Like, what the hell did she think she was going to be able to do going back on her own against the cannibals? All right, she was lucky that she never trusted the sheriff, but she wasn't to know that, was she? But then the guy who's gone there to revenge his daughter who's gone missing, fucking dumb as shit. Why don't you go and get a fucking sniper's rifle and fucking pick them off? Or a fucking submachine gun. So when they came fucking charging at him, he could have fucking taken more than one of them. Oh well, anyway, I've watched it now. I may be back to watch another film at some other time in the future. I only really did this one because Werewolf by Lunchtime said, when are you going to do another movie? Maybe better if I could somehow work out how to split screen it. So I had a little screen of the film, or me in the little screen, and I don't know, whatever. But yeah, rather crap really. Anyway, cheers for watching. I'm buggering off.